Okay, so basically one of my friends asked me to record a tutorial for them. Well, not record it, she just asked me. Getting my phone up. Hey, can you teach me how to colour digitally? And I said, yeah, sure. And the thing is, I did it, and I did this lovely piece of art using this line art, and then I realised I forgot to record the video. Whoopsie doopsie. So now I'm doing it all over again. Okay, so basically, this is line art. You can do it with black, you can do it green, but I'm gonna do it black because that's really easy. You can colour any colour here without being disrupted. You can have this is a colour palette. You use that to select colours. You can also just select any colour from the colour wheel and go like, yep, this is perfect. I'm going to use this colour palette for today, and I'm going to show you how to do the skin, hair, and the eyes with a different colour. And then I'll show you some examples of work and show you how I did them. First of all, skin. This one I'm going to show you the different ways of colouring it. You can just use a pen and just because colours have the lines like they taught you in kindergarten. Woo. Do this on a separate layer, then this is on a separate layer from my line art, by the way. This is on one layer. This is on a separate layer. This is so if you draw on the same layer, you go over your lines and it doesn't look pretty. So do it on a separate layer to avoid that. If you've made a mistake, if you've gone out the line, you can either go back or click here, or I use minus, and go nope. So yeah, this is very time consuming, but it does make sure let you know that yep, you've done it all right. Because you've literally just seen yourself and go like, okay, I know what areas I've covered and I know which areas I haven't. There are other ways you can do this, of course, which I'll show you shortly. So for this, you can also use a paint bucket, which lets you fill in it super quickly. Disadvantages of this, if you got it on a low colour difference, it can leave ugly things, which I'll show you here. Look at that. That's ugly. You can leave that unless you've got like super high, then this can happen. Filling in there you don't want to. You've got to keep on a good balance. Ta-da! But you'll have to check the edges. And for this one you can also use the magic wand to select an area, but then it doesn't cover all the edges. How do you solve that? Well, there's a selection thing. Grease, grease, grease. And boom! Perfect. And now what do you do once you've got that? Well, you can shade. If you want to. You can do, I'll just show you this in a few ways. You can use a colour that you can use in normal. Just grab a dark colour. And then if you want you can blur. Well, do this and you can just settings and then boom. Looks pretty nice. But then you can also use multiply, which makes it a lot stronger. And that also looks real pretty. Then again, some people also do not like using that colour, just the single colour, and use like different colours instead. Multiply. I normally use pink, because pink. And because it looks really well on most colours. If you don't find a colour that works well, you can use another one. I use red and pink. I haven't found a use for blue or green, but want to know what these colours are? That's just from drawing a certain club president. And then you can just use your pinky. If you're wondering about blue, that looks so cool. Fix that. Use your blur, or if you want to use blur, turn it down, and boom, that looks pretty too. And then you can use clip groups, because if you don't, then look, it all goes outside the lines. If you clip, then you don't have to worry about raising out your lines again. Ooh. Also put them to put. So that's again done with 2 different shading techniques. Now then, we'll do hair. Using I'll use Bond. Oh yeah, I'll show you Magic Tool again. Because that goes there, it looks really easy, but most of the time it's not. Because you gets most of the edges except for like really sharp corners. So what you can do in those situations is get what tool have I? Where's my select? There's my select. Get your select, get on there, and get in the corners. It works very well. It's very tedious because you have to make sure you check every single corner to make sure that nothing's in there. But it is very quick. Then again, after that, you might still not fill every single corner. So just double check. I use a lot of tools, such as the airbrush. Go just make sure it's absolutely certainly got enough. Now this time, after shading, I will show you how to do luminosity, which is like say your gray's like black color, your blacks are shading, and your white up here is light is the lighting. You use multiply. I use the multiply for this one, luminosity for that one. This sounds like a racial stereotype. It's not, hopefully. Yeah, just if any of you want me to make a part 2 for this tutorial, and I will. Also just ask any questions that you still have after the end, because I will. Well, to make sure you guys know what you're doing. Also, if you're wondering, oh Lily, how your lines like that, because I have a tablet. You can also do shading with just your mouse. I'll show you how to do it. It'll be still the same look. I'll do the exact same thing I just did right now with my mouse. I don't remember exactly where I placed it all. It's exactly the same. You just won't have. If you hear anything that sounds like a weird saxophone cover, don't fear, it's just Megan. What? I'm recording a tutorial. That's great. I'm gonna use my mouse one because it looks better. See, having a tablet isn't always better. Boom. Now let's multiply it instead. I couldn't put it down. I hate it. Oh, they both look ugly. I'm wondering. Now, luminosity you can use either white or a lighter version of the colour you're using. Most people like to use the light version, but I'll show you what it looks like with white and it. Most people like using like bands like this. And then putting down the luminosity. You can also do this, which is like blurring up in the middle bits. But the version and you say, oh yeah, you can also use opacity to just quickly change the colour. For example, it's now light green. But then again, that's not very convenient, because if you want to clip your shading, but change the colour, never fear, there's a hue. Now it's light green. That's very useful if you want to just, if you hate the colour, then you're like, okay, how do I quickly change this? Never fear, you can use that. Now, I'm going to use a lighter version for this version. All I normally do is like with bands, but I use like little circles. You put them in arcs, because if you just put them in straight lines, that would look ugly, and it should follow like what the hair goes. Like, we're not gonna like make sure that all the lighting hits every single hair strand face. This is just how I shade. If you want a professional tutorial, go on YouTube and look at any other video that isn't mine. But you'll probably have better results. And I just blur out the top bits. And I just remembered that I did this, that I did eyes before the other one in my tutorial, absolutely. Oh well. You just blow out the tops. And then you get a bigger tool and create a band over those ones. If anything like that happens, you just rub it out. And you put that one on like between 25 and 50, like, well, 25 and 0, around 25. This one around 50. Might have to go lower, depending on how much what you want to look like, but I'm gonna change this to like on blue. Would that look better? Yeah, it kind of looks better on blue. Some colours it might not work as well on. So yeah, there's your hair. Now if we change it back to orange, then yeah, that kind of looks bad. On blue, it looks actually pretty flipping good. Now then, for eyes. Where did I put my skin? Oh god, where did I put it? Now then, here's my skin. I keep these on separate layers just to make sure that they don't collide. And also to make it very easy. You can also name your layers, so you can name that skin. You can also put your stuff in folders that you can also name. Some people should not be allowed to use this feature called me, because I name my folders very stupid things, as I'll show you after this. But there we go, now you've got your colours in a good place. Now then, put your eyes in. If you've done like I don't know, you put like where you put the eyes for skin, if you add a new layer, then you can just draw on top of it. Let's use like this colour. Get a small brush if your eyes are small. Now then, for eyes, I'm gonna show you the anime way. You can go on clip, multiply. Just go across like halfway, and then you put a small thing. You can use the exact same color, or you can just go a little bit darker. And then you go and you make another clip layer, and you go on luminosity. And then you put a dot there, and then you blur the top. You can also add dots on the bottom, but it looks bad, just rip them out. You can also use this to make it darker or brighter. See, looks much better. Well, it's not better for me. These ones don't need to transparent tampered with, but ta-da! I have shown you multiplying luminosity, but I should also show you screens. I'm gonna put this as devils orbs just to annoy some people. Now then, for screening, it's basically just like the other two, except gives it a lighter tone. Now this one's gonna use it for tights, because it's the lighter tone. Be very useful. In fact, I'm gonna use this as well as multiply, because you can use two things at once to give it a better effect. If the last one didn't tell you anything. There you go. Well, if you were paying attention, you would have seen that use too, huh? And boom, there are your tights. And then you can also just not. You also don't have to use shading on your drawings. You can just do whatever you want. But it looks much nicer if you put shading and lighting in it too. And now I'll just show you. I'm gonna stop the video and just walk you through some bits of my art, just to show you what I did, how it was done, and other stuff. See you in a bit. Hi, I got 3 files from my computer very quickly, and wait, do they all have? Yeah, they all have the layers. Not all, because not most of the time. I take all these layers and go, yep, done. But this time I have not, so I'll just take. This is a drawing of our section from vending machine because I don't know why I said to draw her. If I remove the colour, that's the line up on its own. She has some pink oil on her because she must have been walking around the dining room for too long. The liner is mostly untouched, it's just black. This is just the colouring, it's just mostly like black colour for the hair and the taker. This one is the shading for the hair, which as you can see is a pink. The light source is up here, because sometimes I buy both light sources. As you can see, in all different prices of hair. Her hair is very curly. On multiply, as you can see, fits very well. Put that on screen, goes like that, overlay, same effect as that. And that's actually a very cool shade. Basically the same as but I don't like it. Remade shade does that, and binary is just like basically just puts it in pixels. So as you can see, I like multiplier, so yeah. This one is basically the light source. And as you can see, it's the yellow, a bit pink. If you combine that with this one, then you can see that they overlap. This one, with one on the top, one on the bottom. Very handy. And this is that's just for hair. So, that's that. I've been finding. Anyway, this one is the spraying for the skin. There could have been some added here, but it's gonna be just like fingertips, palms, bottom of the neck, and top the thighs. This one has been smooth. Looks best. Now this one is. Wait, that's the lighting. This is the shading. So as you can see, these two. See top one again. Wasn't messing around this one. Let's see. Close. Alright, fine. I should probably stop talking about TV shows. No. Okay, Megan. Wait until I finish the tutorial, then you can talk to me all you want, okay?
Fine. Stop talking about TV shows.
Okay.
Doki Doki is still very good.
I know it's very good. Oh yeah, I have a drawing of Doki Doki. And that's basically all the layers.
You got a million on Doki Doki.
Shut up! No! yeah, I can see. You can also have references. You can just color pick references. Oh yeah, this is it. And so yeah, this one is pretty basic. And now this one is covered. Duh. Now this one, I think I already added a lot of them to it. So we'll take this. I don't know how I'm gonna take this one. Okay, this one is wave. I tried to add waves in front of it, but I think it didn't go very well first attempt. I added some textures on here, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, you can add textures to your drawings. For example, blob, checker, marble. I think I added water. Love the water. Yeah. And then I redid it, and that's what happened. I used multiplying here because it's darker. Oh yeah, here's the reference. As you can see, don't really know well together. So yeah, that's in front of the sketch. Why not? This is the lineup. I did something cool with it. So basically, you can see how only the eyes and nose and mouth are black. Well, I just basically say here, color of skin. If you get a dark color, and you flip off onto the lineup, and then you can make like darker version of the lineup. Pretty cool, huh? So I did that here with the hair, technical things, skin, area thing, and the tail in accordance with the colours. Now on the colours, as you can see, there's a perfect shading. Shading, there's not much shading on the hands. There's, as you can see, a lot of blurring. And the eyes, there's definitely, I was buying here, you must see it. Now we have like a murky yellow, which gives it the same right, as you can see. Very lovely lip. You do this to your different lips. Blood and look cute. It's just a little thing on my thread with the coloring. Now for the background, I did a lot of stuff with this. This one was done using the airbrush for density, using colours. And then sun using luminosity. And then screen, clouds using screen. She'll combine the two. Pretty cool looking drawing. Now, the final one I want to stick with this one because I knew what I took it apart bit by bit. It's basically just an expression bee. Except I deleted one of the ones I was doing, unfortunately. Where did you go? Because I remember I was drawing this one. Like where did my drawing go? R.I.P. The small bit of line I did. I don't remember I did Monica because I couldn't remember how I looked, and so I was like, yep, Monica. You can go now. It's up there. Everyone else is
Monica!
Sayori.
Monica!
Megan. The colours for Sayori was all just right up in place. You can see it's soft borders. So just go. This is a bit. So there. What line is not okay. For the blouse. Okay. The multiplying was using a binary tool and two versions of two different colours. The best down here was done by selecting all of this and just selecting all of it and just using the binary tool to just like cut out bits in the middle to create like a checkerboard effect. I'm really proud of that. I've done that. Bow just like a gradient using the binary tool. No multiplying though. The blazer that was done using not any luminosity really. It was very hard to do. And in some places you can see I use luminosity as shading. I like how it turned out though. As for the skin, this one's a bit more complicated. This is just one skin, just one colour. The eyes, I used white with rope shading. And then for the skin, as you can see, dark colour. Then I added bags under her eyes using a black or a dark colour.
Tell me choices. Oh yeah.
Right,
By the way, it's still my choices.
I don't think there was anything else I asked. There's nothing on the left of it. I've got to do it. Well, that's not so cool. I like everything's better with the iMacs. Like, the iMacs. Everything looks better. The eyes, very small eyes. I put the both more ones in later because not much point. I'm recording a tutorial.
He's gonna have to do a lot of editing to get us out of it.
Yeah, Megan wouldn't shut up!
You're a bossy pair of pants, aren't you, Lily? She's always a bossy pair of pants. Yeah, it's true.
This one's just
She's a bossy knickers, isn't she? She is man to man.
and some blurring to make it look better. Using multiply. Luminosity. Just a bunch of whites everywhere. And then this one's another one. So if you move from the luminosity, it's a bit weird. And finally, for the bow, just a bunch of blurring. Very. This is the first time I've tried using like folders, and it's very useful to organize your stuff, but very time consuming to put all the stuff. However, very useful to just go over and see. Oh yeah, that's how I do it. Also, you can just go from line art to full colored. This one also used for that, as you can see. It's very. This is just color selected from this picture because I'm uncreative. Credit to the artist, but you can't even see the artist picture. So, eyes, skirt, bow, probably, shirt, hair, blazer, something. Okay. If you're good at remembering where to put the stuff, you can just leave it like this, but you might find it useful to add labels to your colors, saying stuff like, okay, this is the eyes, this is the hair, this is the skin. But since I'm not looking at a reference picture 24/7, I don't put that stuff in there. Oh yeah, this is called. I'm not very good at naming folders. Wait, what? I'm still very mad I released this one. Stop. This one's Monica. In the flat reference picture. As you can see, same thing. Skirt has multiplier. No blurring on that one, as you can see. Blouse. As you can see, it's just plain white. I think it's plain white. Yeah, it's pretty much just plain white. With the same shading. Blazer. Same thing, luminosity. Just luminosity. Bow. Same thing. Bottom blouse. Skin. Just one. Fine. Well, just one normal layer. Eyes. A bit more complicated here. This one's full shading. That's the dot, and there's another dot. Let's see. Bow. Just one or two shading colours of blouse. As for the hair, oh boy. Shading with blouse up here. And see, shape. This one is just like luminosity here, and this one's like the dots. So you see it's the same system I use. So I've got all that back on there. I'll also show you another cool trick I did with Sayori, which is tears. Because you can also do like fancy stuff with tears. This tears were achieved by you just put pass through, I didn't know that. This one was achieved by putting a very this one is the shape of tears all put through. As you can see, this was done using this full pen, just get out the edge. This was the colours, and on the folder I put luminosity so you can see it. It's a cool effect and cool effects and folders. For example, I put all her colours on multiply. This is not working on. That did not work. Oh, it's a bit something cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Oh, there we went for a second though. Anyway, that's pretty much all the colours. I keep on trying. Wait, what do I even have in this folder? I have the fixes. Right, neat. Anyway, that's pretty much all the things you need to know about digital colouring in very basic form. If you want to know more, just comment down below and I'll just tell you stuff. Now, time to go yell at Megan.